Hi, everybody. It's Dee Slater with Create with Dee. Welcome to our tropical party. I hope that you're ready for a weekend of celebrating some things that are all things with the tropical leaf bundle here. And we'll kind of get ready for, like, I guess, just feeling sunshine on our face and everything. So maybe you just came back from spring break, or maybe you are looking forward to that next tropical vacation that you might have planned. Hopefully this gets you in the mood. So as we get started, I thought I would just kind of share with you things that I get ready for when I go on my tropical vacation. If you happen to have seen the post, earlier, you may have seen my Aruba goodies that are on there. Aruba is so one of my favorite places to go. Once Jeff and I found Aruba, we absolutely loved it. And so, you know, when I get ready, I have my Aruba hat. And you know what? Quite honestly, I stopped getting prescription sunglasses, and I just have these over my glasses. That way I'm not fumbling around with two. And I actually love the look of these. So this is my vacation and my all-time, or just my regular glasses as well. Let's see, other things that I always take on my tropical vacations is I have this cloth little bag that I take out to the beach and walking around. I can throw it in the wash and I don't care if it's not leather or pleather or anything. And it's lined in the side so I can put a little money in it, my ID, room keys, whatever it is, my chapstick, and I can grab and go on that. And of course, sunscreen. Oh, and also one of my favorite things that I found. Hi there, thanks for joining. This is, I'm going to stand up here. It's an all-in-one or one size fits all, just little kind of cover up. It's so light and airy. And I think I got it at Kohl's one year and I've just had it ever since on it. Also, I'm of the age where I'm all about tankinis and swim dresses. So I'll grab that on and my like little shawl. So, you know, I'm kind of here ready to go for the tropics. And I hope you guys are too. I'm going to change the channel or the camera around and we'll talk all the specifics. Okay, here we go. All righty. A couple of housekeeping things here first. Because this is a group and not my page, I can't see who's leaving the comments. So if you if you wouldn't mind, when you comment something, whether you're saying hi when you're coming in or like, boy, Dee, I really like that. If you could put like the comment and then just put your first name there. That way, if I see your comment, I know who's saying it. And that's only on the lives. When I go back and read through the comments, you know, I'll see that too. All right. So for today, or for this weekend, I should say, we are going to have a bunch of fun. And there's ways that you can win prizes here. You know, just comment along the way. At the end of the weekend, I'll put everybody's name that commented into you know, like a drawing. Normally I have Jeff pick a number between 1 and however many comments that there are, and then he picks a random number, and then that person wins. And, you know, so everybody has a chance of winning the comment, or that, should I say, if you comment. Also, I'd love it if you, you know, share your pictures on the projects. So we're going to do 5 projects today or this weekend. And then if you would, you know, go ahead and sometime this weekend, if you get a chance, make the projects that inspire you. And you don't have to use tropical theme. It can be anything inspired by the look and the layout of the card. You know, please participate. It's just always more fun the more people that comment and post pictures and, you know, just just kind of have fun along the way with us. And then I do have an ordering special. If you use the host code, there's a post that has all of that information on it. But at $40, you're going to get a card kit of everything that we're going to make here today, plus a little goodie. And if you order 75 or more, you get the card kits plus the tropical bag with the embellishment in it. So this is the little the party bag that we're going to have tonight or today. I keep saying tonight because normally when I do my live at 5s, it's, you know, in the evening. And, you know, little pack of embellishments such as these fun flowers and all filled with goodies. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll get started on our first project for the day. All righty, let's see here. Got some measurements here for us. Of course, we're featuring the Tropical Leaf bundle. That is an online exclusive. You won't find this. The online exclusives are just that. You don't find them in any of the catalogs. They're just available online for you to take a look at. All right, so this is going to be our first fun fold. Hi, Linda. Thanks for saying hi, and thanks for putting your name down. All right, so this fun fold starts out at an 8.5 by 11, and we'll do some really unique scoring so that when it stands up, it pops up in the front. So this one is called a front fold fun fold. On our first project here, I do have all of the measurements there for you to go back and review. But this is what we're going to start out with. Let me grab all of my goodies. We're going to get some polished pink. Polished pink is an in color that's retiring very soon here. And ahead of time, what I've done is I've scored it along the 8.5 inch side at 1 7/8, at 3, at 5.5, and 6 5/8. Okay, let's see how this gets put together here. So we want the front panel to pop out. So this is the front panel. We're going to fold the folds that are closest to the front panel away from us. Okay, and then so that goes away, and then this is going to turn up. So I'm working on the back side now, and then do the same thing. It's going to fold back and forth, kind of do a fan fold and that. So that's how we make a front fold fun fold card. All right, let's do some decorating. Let's just go ahead and we'll put down some of the panels first here. What I've done is I've cut 2 strips of the Butterfly Kisses designer paper, cut 2 of them at 1 5/8 by 5 1/4. And to go trappy, you can always find inspiration in some of your other designer series paper. You know, look for maybe the more non-pattern side that's got a color of your tropics that you liked. And I thought that on this Butterfly Kiss paper, I loved the striation and almost like a leaf look that this paper gave. All right, so we're going to put 2 of those on it. These are going to be on our side panels. Let's do some liquid glue and put that down. And we'll do the other one. And we can get, sometimes I like to do this first. That way I definitely don't lose the pieces as I get stamping with you guys on there. Okay, here we go. All right, so that's the side panels. All right, let's have some fun now with our tropical leaf bundle. All right, so I'm going to take this really long stem one here, and I'm going to stamp it on the white panel, use the smaller leaf image to kind of create our background, and then use the larger one. The larger leaf is the one that the punch coordinates with. Right, so I'm going to use 3 colors here today. I'm going to use our polished pink. Again, this one's retiring. Granny apple green, and then Parakeet Party. This is an in color, but it's going to be around for at least another year yet. So that's my Doesn't that just look like the tropics right there? I think it does. So we're going to do the darker green, the granny apple green for the stems. Now on some of these larger stamp images, I almost like to take the pad to those. Just kind of go up and down. And because I'm not going to use all of it, all of the image, just want to make sure I got good contact. And this is going to go right in the center of the panel. And I'm going to leave a little room at the top so I can put the small tropical leaf on it. Something that looks about like that. Okay. So I'm going to keep the granny apple green out for just a moment because I need some other veins for that, for the leaves. Okay, so here's the smaller leaf image that's in the stamp set. And I'm going to kind of show here, like if I can get up close, you can see if you've got coverage. If you see a little spot that's not inked up, then just, go and hit it. Sometimes with these large images or the large stamping images with the solid space, normally I don't say press down, but you can just press down just a little bit so that you know you've got good coverage. And you can see where that's at. I'm going to line that up a little bit here. Go ahead and see how that's a nice full ink coverage. And then this one's going to go a little bit off of that paper, which I'm okay with. And over here. All right, so there's some of that. And I'm going to leave that open for now. So that's all that we need for the small one. I'm going to be cleaning these along the way. I've got my chamois, and just because it looks dirty, it's not. You wring it out and you wash it out and it's ready to go because I want to reuse my block here. Okay, so that's that one. Each of the leaves in the set has the leaf vein in it. So I'm going to take that, and we want to use the darker color for the leaf veins. So I'll ink that up and stamp. It's pretty forgiving. You don't have to kind of go too crazy about trying to line it up exactly. Look how that's coming alive. So cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, let's go ahead. So that's our base image on that. So let's go ahead and let's glue this together. And I'm going to take my liquid glue. We can get this on our card base. Layer it onto a piece of the Parakeet Party. And that one is, the Parakeet Party is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Again, all of these measurements will be on the video afterwards on there. So to participate and win a prize, you can make this card. You can make it with any stamp set that you have, any color of paper. It does not have to be tropical. Just use this layout as inspiration. And then, sometime this weekend, share it with us. All right, so that's the base of it. Excuse me as I reach across here. All right, now let's do some stamping and punching. I thought that the Petal Park flowers, reminded me of tropics. And I also wanted to just say that, you don't necessarily have to have, I'm going to air quote, like tropical flowers in order to put flowers onto this. So see what's in your stash, see what you like, and you can always add with the color palette, make it the tropical colors. Okay. So I'm going to get my Petal Park stamp out. And for this one, I liked the solid image on the flowers. So I'm going to get out our polished pink. Again, this is retiring here in just quite honestly, a few days. Nice bright pink. And to punch, put the large flower down on the right. It'll line up with your punch. And I'm going to get 2 sets of those. Okay. Now I'm going to get the larger of our leaf. This is the one that the punch matches, and I want to get the lighter green, which is the Parakeet Party. And that one, when it lines up, you want to have it so the point goes up so it punches nicely. And we're going to get 2 of our leaves. All right, and then just like we did on the smaller one, I'm going to clean and put that away because I'm going to use the block. Put that down and get the larger vein, leaf vein that matches the punch and the larger image. Get my darker green, which I'm using Granny Apple Green. And we'll get that one lined up and punched, or lined up and stamped. And put that off to the side now. Now let's do some punching. Again, this is the Petal Park bundle. This one is going to be available. You know, it's what they call a carryover. You can buy it as a bundle right now and save 10%, but it's still going to be available after May 2nd. You just lose the 10%. All right, I think that looks good. And punch. Oops. I hope I can find that. That went flying. Woo. All right, so the flower is done. And now for the star of the day, the tropical leaf punch. I was excited to get this punch. I don't have any big tropical leaves like this in my collection. And we'll line that up and punch. And line it up and punch. All right. One more component, and then we can assemble everything. I've got from the stitched shapes, I've got the banner, and I've got the hello from the stamp set. So I'm trying to utilize just the stamp set for the whole weekend, just to kind of show you how you can take a modest stamp set, a modest looking, and really have fun with it. So I love this hello. I could use that one on every card. I like these sentiments that I can use for multi-purposes here. And I'm going to ink that up and stamp that right in the middle. It's got a nice airy font. Okay. It's all of our stamping and punching. Let's go ahead and we'll get this put together. And let's see here, get the order that I want. All right, for the hello, I'm going to put these tropical leaves behind it, like so. So I'm just going to, on the front of the leaf, I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue and then kind of hold it up to see where I want it to. Oh, and one thing that we want to make sure of, that when we mail it, it's going to get mailed like this. And so we want to, and this, when it's closed, it's, you know, it's going to fit into the envelope this way. And so you don't want to go too far beyond the scope of the card base when it's closed. So I'm going to make sure that I kind of have these leaves going up and not out. Okay, so that's a little tip on this card, because at first I was wanting to flare out those leaves, but then when I would go to put it into the envelope, it wouldn't fit. So I can just do a quick check. Yep, that looks like it's going to be mostly good. And that's what's nice about the liquid glue. I can kind of play around with it just a little bit. Okay, I think that'll work just fine. All right, and now for our flowers, I'm going to kind of just bend these up. I kind of put my finger in the middle and I bring them in a little bit. So put your finger in the middle, your thumbs in the middle, and just kind of pull them up. And let's see here, we'll get our dimensionals using regular dimensionals and put one on each of the back of them. Have our fun little tropical, look how cute that is. Look, it makes me just want to go. I love these colors for the tropics. All right, and then what I like to do is I like to put the sentiment on first, and that way I can build my flowers around it. So we just want to put 2 dimensionals in the center of this banner because we don't want any adhesive on the outer flaps of it, because when we close it, we don't want it to close to the side panels. And let's see, put that about right here. Again, you can close it and try to center it if you'd like. All right, so now we've got all of these extra flowers that punched out. And so we're going to give them some dimension as well. So I'm going to get 2 regular size dimensions. Again, kind of just curl those in. Whoops. Got backings going everywhere. All right, and I'm going to put this flower kind of right up in here in between these 2 leaves. Another of the medium-sized ones off to the left. That one can go up a little higher. Whoops. There we go. And on these other ones, I think that you could use the regular dimensions in there, but I tend to either cut the regular ones in half for these, because sometimes it peeks out on the edge. So maybe the mini dimensionals, if you have those, work good. And if you've been following everybody's Stampin' Up! News, you know that there's some price increases coming on May 2nd in the new catalog. So if you haven't had a chance yet to stock up on adhesives and paper and all of that, you may want to consider doing so. All right, that is our card. What do you guys think? So let me go ahead and turn the other camera back around here. All right, so this is card 1 of our tropical party, and I hope that you really enjoyed it and got to see some ways of playing with this tropical leaf bundle. And we will be back. I will be back here in a couple of hours at noon for our second project. So please make sure to comment if you have a chance. If you're having fun this morning with me, you got a couple of hours to design your card. And again, when the video closes, all of the dimensions or the card measurements will be on there, so you can go back and easily see that. All right, I will talk to you guys here in just a couple of hours. Bye.